That's twice now you've saved my skin. And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner. Up to you. You know where I am. You're back! Good to see you again. Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
What happened
That
here?
void woken had someone in its pocket. A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no!
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No, 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 no. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
She quails at your touch, shrinking back from you. Her eyes widen and lose focus. as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. 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 And the sorcerers. Sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember. They're helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but... No. No, I don't know. I don't know. Let go of me. Let go, please. Those things could come back at any moment.
She pulls herself free of your grasp. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away. Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again. From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha! A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows. As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn. Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk. She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt. You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be? Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. They must not live. Rivellon must survive. You were a genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it.
Yes, you look just the type. Egg thief. I knew it. I found the culprit. Tell that to Big Marge, if you dare.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs. Something took them. Big as a cow, big as a house, and many legs. Too many. Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast. If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map! Show me your map!
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they changed so much. Bring them back.
You poor dwarf. Do you even know what they've done to you?
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well, then. Cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. It is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well. Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated.
Glory is mine.
Ugh, mating season. Again. If I have to deal with one more buck looking to court me, I'll take a chunk out of his ear.
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you. A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. The reddish-coloured flesh beasts round here string your kind up by their hands. Well, I'm a rat. And you're some kind of flick-tongued scale slitherer. Never the twain shall mix, thus spaketh the reddish large-style flesh beasts. Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scale slitherer when she spent too much time with a lumbering large-style flesh beast of her own. No thank you.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance. you are, little egg.
Baby's gone! Stolen egg! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help! Ah! Transformed! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh! Little beaver baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. Ah! I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchily poker found it first, of course.
What's this? I found something.
The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about shiftily. He raises an eyebrow at your approach, but says nothing.
Ain't up to out. Just looking for someone. Sina, Ben Mesd. Ooh, Baron won't like that. Won't like that one little bit.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Halt, Scaleskin! What word do you bring?
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fedder. You may pass, Lizard. Dare say he'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
They'd be daft to come back.
This town looks peaceful enough. Let's find out if he looks deceive.
God knows what to stop those beasts. How still it is.
Keeping it together, Bree.
You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods? We do cruel things unto others and unto ourselves because we must.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss. Oh, no, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their Rat Queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher. Of course, I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders, same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up? How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Look at you. You're all scaly.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
And got you a tail. That's disgusting.
Don't be rude, Ben. He's a lizard. It's not his fault he's ugly.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird. We were waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. Cool. How did you know that?
Lizard, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears. Ben looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too. After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
They look puzzled, but the little boy seems to accept the idea.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, Mr. Lizard. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lizard.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
keep to yourself, lizard. Keeping it together, Bree?
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Keeping it together, Bree? I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree? I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree? I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree? I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Your flesh stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree? I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Yep.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I don't come visit you, Tucker. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Well, hello, stranger. Interested in Driftwood's finest catch?
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumours and, in one case, 3 heads.
It's free to look. Just don't touch nothing unless you're going to make my purse jingle. Fair travels, friend.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides. Special prices for you while we're still friends. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Divine order to march against the ancient empire. Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers. Culprits still at large.
Do anything that will protect against void wake.
God knows what stuff those beasts. Cold spear.
Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye!
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers. Culprits still at large.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Insubordination.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seegers! Culprit still at large!
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right. As long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye!
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seegers! Culprit still at large!
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I'm missing something. You got a right to live, don't I? Throw him in a hole for all I care. It's the greater good.
Weep, my friend!
Keep your eyes peeled.
For Alexander
Ramos the
Innocent,
Wanderer promised he'd be here.
killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Her prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Her eyes soften and crinkle as she smiles.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a lizard, but all the more impressive. You and my nails might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niall's. Here, have a little something to eat. Niall's favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste. You can hang your hat on that. I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't a bit trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niall's room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing and appreciated in his old room.
These 7 usher us to paradise against all the odds. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime. Magnificent! But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Let's cut to the chase, lizard. Your kind has built an empire on the backs of slaves, reaping the rewards of the innocent's toil. Do you condemn your kin?
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
It isn't just slaves that suffer, though, is it? You eternally seek perfection, though offer no room in the creaking empire machine to the sage or the savant. What say you? This superiority complex, this haughtiness, so cold. Others see you for what you truly are. Monsters. Loveless, heartless, ruthless. You know it to be true.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now, and bask in its resounding refrain. An empire built upon the backs of slaves does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat, yet cannot extricate themselves from debt. When genius is average, the cream always rises. Ambition is all, a life of few surprises. The time has come to ease their daily grind and insist their hearts to overwhelm their
What
minds.
can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over me shoulder.
You must be delighted by my newest ode. Oh, soon bards throughout Rivellon will sing it. Fame, notoriety, neither, or both. The thing about a good verse is that it wiggles into the ear. People think it's just a catchy rhyme, but it changes minds and hearts, for good and for ill.
I'm glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf.
I'm telling you.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
What on earth is that noise?
Then you're an idiot.
That would be my stomach.
You've got a picker you can trust.
You got that right, Ilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know. If they can get Alexander, they can. Got a picker you can trust. And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know. If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
Now train your eyes on my treasure, not my
What about that? Right as rain, Ilka.
This is more like it. This room has standards.
You got that right, Ilka. You
Curiosity
got that right.
kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You can trust me. I can see a sorcerer.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn, and I without my compass. The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
Or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop!
You've got a picker you can trust.
You got that right, Ilka. You You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent
And you
to
can't
Fort
be too
Joy.
careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, I can any of us.
You're willing to risk Fort
right
Joy
about
for
that.
one night
Right
with
as
a
rain,
lizard?
Hilda.
Then you're an idiot.
With a dip of her head, she indicates that you should talk to her companion. Then she turns back to her drink.
What do you want, reptile? See this uniform? That makes me and Tatcha here magisters, not waiters. Get me? Good. Now, tell you what. To make up for your little social blunder, you can help us settle an argument. Tatcha here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Tatcha grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Tatcha here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilda. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, I can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
Tatcha bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. 2 magisters. The magisters.
Tatcha doesn't look disrespected. Tatcha looks amused.
Disrespecting one magister's enough. Go on, get lost.
She turns back to her drink.
Of course it's not true.
Yes, Mother.
I'm not in love with you.
It's a shame, it is.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
An absolute shame.
Oh no, can you believe it? The divine son slaughtered like a supper lamb.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and avoid working on me.
Smile all you want. I'm not in
You said it, Hilda. You're a true patriot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving the other customers, and I wish you a good, if boring, appetite.
He searches your face for a trick. Doesn't seem to find one. Yet.
Go on then. Tell me the one about the waiter and the dog and the horses. waiter says, "Why the long faces?" Right? I love that joke. He was just trying to make light conversation. These horses may find their bowls of hay spatting if they're not careful. All right, fine. What happens next? That's presumptuous of him, but go on. All right. This dog doesn't seem so bad. What happens next? So the dog's listening to the horses. Got it. What does the dog say to them? Oh, that's brilliant, that is. Although...
A look of doubt appears on his face.
It would have been better if the waiter had said, "Why the long face?" Instead, you don't need the dog in the joke at all. Yes, that'd be much better. Oh well.
With a sigh, he turns away to get back to his work, muttering to himself about dogs and horses. You watch him go.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
If I want something, I'll let you know.
He acknowledges your presence with a nod.
What'll it be? A bold choice, on the face of it. Unless you're looking for something a little more tantalising than a meaty stew and a mildly alcoholic.
He raises an eyebrow and gives you a sly look.
Not deserve the faintest breath of praise.
Yeah? You're good with the
Eternally,
magician
the
anyone up?
servants toil and sweat.
Damn right.
Yet cannot extricate themselves from debt.
It's the great
When genius is average, dream always rises. Ambition is all, a life of few surprises. The time has come to ease their daily grind and insist their hearts to overwhelm their minds.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
If I want something, I'll let you know. I'm telling you, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to risk yet.
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks a bit funny.
An empire built upon the backs of slaves does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat. Yet
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over his shoulder. Dream always rises. Ambition is all, a life of few surprises.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Time has come to
Stop
ease
peering
their
over his
daily
shoulder.
grind and insist their hearts to overwhelm their minds.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
An empire built upon the backs of slaves
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Breath of praise.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
The servants toil and sweat, yet cannot extricate themselves from death. Dream always
Stop
rises.
peering over my shoulder.
Ambition
Ain't
is
the bigger bastards' latest poem.
Time has come to ease their daily grind
You're good with the Magisters
and
caging anyone
insist
up
their
that looks
hearts
funny.
to overwhelm
Damn
their
right. I got a right to live, don't I?
An
Throw
elf
me
sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
If I want something, I'll let you know.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
If I want something, I'll let you know.
What can I get you?
She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
And that.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim barlight.
Bottoms up.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another. Ah, down the old ouch. Oh, reckon that was. Reckon a one too many.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for everyone.
If I want something, I'll let you know.
Ain't the bigger bastards' latest poem.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size and price for
An
everyone.
empire built upon the backs of slaves.
Stop peering over my shoulder.
Does not deserve the faintest breath of praise. Eternally, the servants toil and sweat, yet cannot extricate themselves from debt. When genius is average, greed always rises. Ambition is all. A life of youth.
Don't expect no small portions. Same size.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Moha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in, so why should I? You can't buy my friendship, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it. No gold, out in the cold.
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
Stop peering over my shoulder. Always rises. Ambition is
What can I get you, my dwarven friend?
If I want something, I'll let you know.
What can I get you?
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
He grins.
Moha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in. You can't buy, but you can buy 10 seconds of...
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground mere inch.
What's this? I found something.
Look at that. A fresh face. Shrewd and sophisticated. Like any true lizard. Welcome be, Governor. Take a load off and enjoy Effie's plunder down under.
My good sir, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince. I have a message for him of quite vital importance, if you'd be so kind.
Of course he'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Directions, my lord. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince. But...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. He had no choice but to flee from Driftwood. A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty. And with that, I have told my tale.
Indeed I am. We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince, as reverently as one would before a god.
The House of Shadows stirs. An ominous phrase. It's as if I can feel the onset of night. Perhaps. But you must realize that until a short while ago, the very existence of the House of Shadows was a mystery to us. If this thing of darkness steps into the light, it must be desperate. And desperate means dangerous. You still stand by me, then, despite us being targeted by such a formidable foe? Onward, then! Let them...